Okay, so the next one, we're still in 5-1, and we're going to do example 1, the second one now. So we're doing a quadratic. So same thing, we're just reviewing all the domain, range, all that stuff. So let's go through. So the first one here, we're going to go through domain for a quadratic. I can even tell you that now without even knowing what the graph looks like. It's going to be, x is going to be from negative infinity to infinity. And then I know that this is a quadratic. You can rewrite it if it helps you. Right? You don't have to. Sometimes rewriting it helps you realize that the vertex is at 0, right? If there's nothing with the x, it's 0, 9. You don't have to write that. That's just your brain going, cool. And then when you graph it, you would go 0, 9 up here. The step pattern is -1, right? So it hasn't changed. So over 1, down 1, over 1, down 3. A lot of people stop there. I need you to keep going, right? Because we're going to look for the axis, the horizontal asymptotes. I need you to keep going. Don't stop too early. This should be as accurate as possible. So I want you to go over 1, down 5, and over 1, keep going, down 3, 6, 7, right? So go as far as you can, right? Over 1, down 1, over 1, down 3, over 1, down 5, and then keep going, 3, 6, 7. So go as far as you can and try to draw this as best as you can, because if you stop too soon, it's really going to be really inaccurate when you're trying to draw the reciprocal. You'll see. You'll be like, oh yeah, that would have totally, if I went too wide, it would have overlapped all over the place. So go as far as you can to try to make it as accurate as possible. Okay, there we go. Far as you can, okay? Now, so we got the asterisk, okay. So my range, you could have done that right away, and we know it's opening down, right? Opening down, and it's going to be from, so it's negative, opening down, so negative infinity, and it goes to 9, and make sure it's square. Let me know if I do anything wrong, because before I do it in marker. Oh, it's too late. It'll be in marker. So. Okay, so here, square, right? So the range is from 9 and heading down to negative infinity. Good? Intercepts. So my x-intercepts, can I read it from the graph? Yeah. So if you can read it from the graph, just read it from the graph. You have your choice algebraically or from the graph. It's up to you. So I'm going to just read my x-intercepts are going to equal -3 and 3, and I'll just write or algebraically, Okay, so it's up to you from the graph. So I'll say graph from graph or algebraically. It's up to you. Okay, so if you want to do it algebraically, you can double check, but I can see it from the graph right there. My y-intercept, same thing. You can do it algebraically or from the graph, and I know my y-intercept will just be 9. Next. So reading the question, domain range intercepts positive, negative intervals. So positive y interval, negative y interval. I'm always asking the y value, you answer the x value. So where is it positive y? It's here. So the y is all positive on when it's above the x-axis, and it's negative down here. So I'm going to go positive, so this will be positive when it's between, and this is going to be from -3 to 3. Round bracket, because 0 is neither positive nor negative, so we leave that alone. Negative y values, the y values are negative here and here, so we're going to go from, sorry, that got messy, element of, and it'll go from negative infinity to -3, or from 3 to infinity. That makes sense? So it's below here. So that's negative, positive. What else do I need? Increase, decrease. Okay, so again, increasing y values, not follow the arrow. Don't follow the arrow. Where is this when you're reading, when you're walking the graph, you're heading up the hill, down the hill. So up the hill means positive, Down the hill means negative. That's what positive negative means. As the y values head up to the right, down to the right. So this whole part is positive. So it'll be positive when x is positive interval from here to here. So it'll be from negative infinity to 0. It's neither positive nor negative at 0. Right? At the turning point, we learned it's not positive or negative. It's heading down from the up from down or down from up. And it'll be negative when x is going from 0 to infinity. So it's heading down the hill. Okay. I want to find the invariant points. So for B, I want, what did they say? Intersection points. So remember, intersection is the same as invariant. Invariant and intersection. So intersection, which is invariant. Okay, it's the same word. Invariant point is intersection. Okay. You can do it graphically or from algebra. Can I find it graphically? So look for -1. It would be here. And negative, is that exact? It's not a nice number. Here, try this one at 1. Ooh, not really, right? I didn't give you a nice point. It's partway, and you know it's partway through because look, this is on a point, that's on a point, and it's somewhere partway through. So that's not nice points, right? Not nice points. So I'm going to have to find it algebraically. Okay, so we're going to go -1 equals my function, minus 9 minus x squared. And we're going to do it twice. And we're going to go -1. So this will be 1 equals, like that. Okay, and let's solve. So we're going to bring the 9 over. So that, oh no, I'm going to bring the x squared over. So I'll do x squared here. I'll bring the 1 over and make it positive 10. Is that part okay? What do I get as my answer? Yeah. Yes, we're never going to forget the positive negative ever again. No more forgetting that. Positive negative, right? So we get 2, which makes sense because look, don't you have 2 on your graph? Yeah, you do, right? You should definitely not forgetting it there. Let's finish off. Wait. I can't reduce that. Nope. Right? Can't be simplified. Nope. Bring the x squared over. Make it 8. Can I simplify this? Yes, please. Do you have to? Yes, please. So you're going to take out the 4. You can skip this step. 2 root 2. Okay? So my points are going to be positive or negative root 10, comma, -1, and positive -2 root 2, comma, 1. Do you want to just finish the graph real quick? Okay, if you have to go, you can go. I'm just going to draw it. Draw and label, draw and label. So this is -3. Draw and label, right? So I labeled it. Do not forget this. Don't waste your marks, right? Draw and label, draw and label. Horizontal. Draw and label, draw and label. Hear my naggy voice in your head when you're doing it. Draw, label, draw, label. And then my min point, my max point, max is at 0.9, right? I don't need that, but that means my min point is at 0.1/9. What color shows up? I'll do red. And this is the one looks like kind of like an alien. So it goes to the dot and it heads right up. It goes to the dot and heads right up. Woo! Doesn't it look like an alien? Right? So as it decreases, so it heads away from the x-axis, which means it heads towards the x-axis. And this side heads right up here. It heads away, it heads towards. and this heads toward, so it heads away. Right? So it's the opposite. Pretty, right? So it's symmetrical in a different way. Pretty. Okay, there you go. You're welcome.